Hello everyone, Adrienne here. So when you do create absinthe content on YouTube, one of the benefits that I have come to find out is getting absinthe products sent to you by other absinthe lovers as well as distillery owners, and I definitely am thankful for that, and it is because of you guys that was able to happen. So thank you so much for your support in my absinthe content. I never thought me sitting in front of a camera drinking absinthe all gothed up would lead to this, and it's led to a lot of other really amazing things as well, not just, you know, getting free stuff from other absinthe drinkers and distillery owners. Lots of really amazing stuff. So speaking of getting stuff from other absinthe enthusiasts, I recently, I'd say probably a couple weeks ago, received this package, and this is from another YouTube creator. His name is Dr. Justin Sledge, and he is also an absinthe enthusiast. And he makes a lot of other videos, not just on absinthe, but mostly on the occult and philosophy and magic and history, things like that. He really is wonderful. If you have not checked him out yet, please do. I absolutely love his content. For his absinthe series, he interviewed Ted Bro, who is the owner of Jade Liqueurs, and thanks to Ted, I have all 5 of the jades in my collection now, so yay! So happy about that. Dr. Sledge said that he really enjoyed my content and he wanted to do a trade of absinthe, and I definitely agreed because that just sounded like a lot of fun, and I've been wanting to kind of return the favor with some of the people that I have received absinthe from. So again, to all of you who have done so, Rory, John, Ted, Marcus, and finally Dr. Sledge, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. So he sent me a box, and so whenever I am sent any kind of package from, I don't know, another absinthe fan or another absinthe drinker or a distillery owner, I try to keep it in its packaging as long as I can to protect it from light, if at all possible, and just to keep everything organized. So I don't think that's too much to ask. Ooh, he sent me a card. I'm almost afraid to open it. Ooh, this is really pretty cardstock. Look at this. It's like peacock feathers. Oh, I love that. He has beautiful handwriting. Let me just say that right now. So he also included some instructions. Not necessarily instructions, but more like a recipe for the absinthe he sent me. So let's get into this. I'm seriously going to save this card. It is beautiful. Oh my god. Thank you, Dr. Sledge, so much. Whew! That was something. But a very, very full sample size of absinthe here. So it looks like this absinthe is 72% alcohol. So, ooh, that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is going to be like. So this independently made absinthe is going to be called Absinthe Bontarier, and it is with a Genepi des Alpes. I'm really excited. I also forgot to get an absinthe glass for this. I'm so sorry. And also I will say that Dr. Sledge highly recommended that I have this with sugar because he thinks it kind of enhances the flavor profile just a little bit. So per his request, I will be having this with sugar. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just grab a glass. All right, so I have a glass now. I'm going to reposition the camera. We're going to take a look at this absinthe, and after that, we're going to give it a taste. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we are going to now pour ourselves a glass of this absinthe, watch the preparation process, and then after that, we are going to take a taste. So needless to say, I'm pretty excited, and I hope you guys are too. And hopefully this will be hitting the market relatively soon. All right, let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, that smells really good. Oh my god. Wow. That is really, really green. Whoa. That's actually kind of breathtaking, I'm not going to lie. Wow. So, appearance, I will definitely give 5 stars. That's beautiful. Like, it's definitely by no means unnaturally green. It's very obviously a natural shade of green absinthe here, but it's even deeper than the jades that I have tasted. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Hieronymus Bosch Temptation Verte, but oh man, I really wish I had a full bottle of that stuff. It was really good. But anyway, but slightly more on the gold side. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about in reference and for comparison, you can check out my review for that. So appearance, 5 stars. That's beautiful. It has kind of a nutty sort of fragrance, but I'm sure we can see what's going on with that a little later. All right, let's take a look at the louche. I am preparing this with sugar as per his recommendation. And of course I will taste this without sugar probably a little later on this evening and let him know what my thoughts were. So it's clouding up right away. That's a really good sign. Wow. Wow, that really is something. That certainly is incredibly floral, but that nutty kind of fragrance is throwing me off just a little bit, but not in a bad way, of course. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Alright, so as far as louche is concerned, 5 stars. It's beautiful. It is opalescent. There is nothing getting through that louche at all. Wow. So I'm going to reposition the camera one more time. We are going to evaluate it for its aroma, its flavor, and its mouthfeel. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so we have our glass of Absinthe Pontarlier. So I'm really, really excited for this one, and especially because it's independently made. It hasn't made it onto the market yet, and it's just, I mean, seriously, look at this thing. It's beautiful. I have not seen a glass of absinthe like this in a very long time. Like, not this green, but it's beautiful. I love it. So let's check out the aroma. I'm still getting that nutty flavor, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. It could be that Genepi des Alpes. It's really floral too, though. Like, it's a tiny bit pungent in the best possible way, if that makes any sort of sense. And I'm definitely getting that kind of sagey sort of fragrance that I typically get when I smell like a prominent amount of wormwood in something. Oh gosh, that's really lovely. Like the bitterness hits you first and then it kind of sweetens out and kind of caresses your face a little bit. I really like it. So it's not my favorite aroma. Ooh, there's a little bit of like kind of mintiness in there too. That's probably like one of the species of wormwood that's in there. The Pontica is definitely a little bit forward. Like a little more forward than what I'm used to, I should say. So aroma, I will give this 4 stars because it smells traditional, it smells correct. It's just a little bit pungent, but that's okay. It's certainly not the worst that I've smelled, and definitely not the absolute best, but I'm sure that the flavor of it will differ from how it sits here. So, all right. So, aroma, 4 stars. So, let's see how this goes. All right, guys. So, as always, santé, and please drink responsibly. And thanks again to Dr. Sledge for sending this to me. Very kind of you. All right, here we go. Whoa! Guys, it tastes like chamomile. I'm not even joking. It tastes like chamomile. It is really sweet with sugar. And definitely very tingly. It doesn't taste as pungent as it smells. Which, I know that kind of sounds a little bit disgusting, but I promise it's not disgusting. Ooh, then there's the nice anise. And that kind of sagey sort of flavor I'm getting from the wormwood. Ooh, that's really nice. And I actually, not gonna lie, I really look forward to how this is going to taste without sugar when I revisit it probably a little later on today. So, that's interesting. Yeah, it's definitely very floral. Like, it's probably the most floral absinthe I've had in comparison to all of the other ones that I have reviewed. This one is very floral focused, very botanical, but I really, really like it. Ooh, that's really nice. It's actually making me drool. You know, an absinthe is good if it's making me drool. For real though. This one I do not think I would give to Kenny. I think he has a little bit too much of a sweet tooth to enjoy this one, and it's very floral focused. So it's not on the sweeter side like he usually prefers, but that's okay. If there's a sweet one that I happen to be reviewing and he happens to be on hand, then I will usually call him in here for a taste, but I really don't think that he would like this one if I offered it to him. So he's in the living room right now. I'm not gonna subject him to that. So what it lacks in sweetness, it makes up for in floral kind of flavor profile, if that makes sense. Not to say that it's not sweet at all. I'm not sure how much of that sweetness is natural and how much of it is coming from the sugar, but I do really like it with sugar. The sweetness definitely comes out in a lingering whisper in the aftertaste and has that kind of lingering bite along with it. So that's really, really interesting. It's really lovely though. I really like what this has turned into. I am pleasantly surprised by it. It is definitely a traditional style absinthe, but it's just a little different, probably for someone who would enjoy more of a floral flavor profile than maybe like an herbal or a sweet or a spicy one. This one's floral and earthy. That's the best way that I can describe this. So flavor, I will give 4 stars. But again, I will probably try this a little bit later and see how it tastes without sugar. I would say for the mouthfeel, it's silky smooth, man. It's really, really nice. So the mouthfeel, I will definitely give 5 stars. I really like the mouthfeel. There was a teeny little drop left and I couldn't let it go to waste. Alright, so my final thoughts on Absinthe Pontarlier. So for appearance, I will definitely give it 5 stars. For louche, 5 stars. That was really, really impressive. As for the aroma, I will give that 4 stars. For the flavor, I will give that 4 stars as well. For the mouthfeel though, I really like how that just finished really, really well. I will also give that 5 stars. So overall, really impressive. And when this finally does get commercially produced, I am super excited for when that does happen because I think this will be a favorite among traditional absinthe lovers. It's very clear that whoever it was that made this absinthe was very well versed and very well informed on pre-ban absinthe, and I commend them for that because pre-ban absinthe is wonderful. It really is. And I really want another try of it. I really do. Like, I still have some left over from my Pernod Fils vintage 1900. I still do. But, I really want to try another brand or another variation if I can. I really do. Because, you know, I'm still young. I'm almost 27 years old. I really want to try another brand sometime, at the very least, before I die. That would be great. Another pre-ban brand. But we'll see how things shake out. Maybe eventually. Hopefully. Maybe it's in the stars. I don't know. But on this absinthe, I really enjoy it. It's nuanced. It's definitely very, very floral based. And that chamomile flavor is really unique. Like, I haven't tasted that with an absinthe before. And that very familiar absinthe Pontica was very nice as well. So kudos to the creator of this absinthe. It's wonderful. So guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this review. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support every single month. I cannot thank you enough for it. And thanks again to Dr. Justin Sledge for sending me this bottle of absinthe, along with the very kind note that he sent along with it. After I'm done filming this, I will be sending him an email telling him what I think so that he can know what I think before he sees the actual video, because videos take time to edit. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. You're amazing. I love you. You guys are fantastic. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!